Greeting teacher, my group is conformed by Hernan Garzón, Edison Alexander Murcia y Edwin Dabian Marulanda. Our article is titled Production of Ethylene from Ethanol. The ethylene is used almost exclusively in block in the target volume petrochemical production worldwide. Production of ethylene grew rapidly in the middle of the 20th century, when only chemical companies began separation from petroleum. Refined waste gas in production from natural gas and ethanol, obtained from by-production refinery streams. Ethylene is mostly used as a raw material for the production of polymer and other organic chemicals in consumer end uses. So, especially packaging polyethylene is responsible for about 16% of global ethylene demand. The main class of pig producer in the world is high-density polyethylene, which is responsible for the consumption of 1/3 of the available ethylene then is followed by low density polyethylene and linear low density variants. Ethylene is stored as liquid under pressure on low temperature. However, most of the time ethylene is directly supplied to consumers via pipeline gears. Steam cracking. Steam cracking high temperature peroxide in the presence of steam is the main technology used to make ethylene. The petroleum-based feedstock used in steam cracking are grouped as gaseous, ethane, propane, and butane, natural gas, liquid, and unmixed steam, and liquid fuel condensate, natural gasoline, benzene, toluene, xylene, refined. Different feedstock and cracking conditions generate different products. Steam in general has jets of ethylene, while small amount of production are obtained from gas feedstock with lower heating energy, when larger amounts of by-production are obtained from cracking liquid feedstock.
Process. Production of polymer grade PG ethylene from ethanol feedstock can be divided in three main parts: cracking and quenching, compression and drying, and separation. Figure 2. Cracking and quenching. Ethanol and diluted ester are fed to furnace in which, under high acidic conditions, ethanol is cracked, forming ethylene and some byproducts. The furnace outlet stream is subsequently fed to a water-based quench to prevent further reaction and further of undesired byproducts. From the quench tower, the cracked gas is directed to compression and drying. Compression and drying. The compression of the cracked gas is performed across 5 stages. After the third stage compression, carbon dioxide and sulfur are removed from cracked gas by caustic soda and water wash in a caustic scrubber. separation. After caustic wash, the cracked gas is sent to a 4 compression stage and then feed into a column for removing C3 more hydrocarbons. The overheads produced from this column, composed primarily of ethylene and ethanol, is fed to last compression stage. The compressed gas is fed to an acetylene converter and then to a colbot for hydrogen and light hydrocarbon removal, ensuring that ethylene loss are minimal. At this point, the product from the chilling train is fed to two further separation columns. In the first column, methanol is obtained from the top and further used in the colbots, while the bottom stream is fractioned in the C2 splitter. In this column, high purity ethylene is drawn from the column as a side stream. Ethanol from the C2 splitter bottom is recycled to the cracking furnace. H2C CmCH2 ethylene molecule. Figure 1. Ethylene is the most produced petrochemical worldwide by volume.
1. Cracking furnace. 2. Cooling column. 3. Caustic depuration. 4. Distiller. 5. Accelerating high production. 6. Cold box. 7. Demantalizer. Auto speller. Cooling tower. Economics. Most recently, growth in environmental concerns have increasing in touch and alternate routes to the conventional petroleum based on the Ethylene production, especially the dehydration of biodiesel and Lune, which show of diverse range of the depth products at Lune. The method is highly sensitive to economics cycle. In fact, it is often used as a reference in the performance evaluation of the petrochemical industry. The economics of ethylene production is largely dependent in the price for feedstock and products made in production line in general. High feed lead to higher production costs capital invest the met required order.